Good afternoon. Back again. Monday. Better than working. What have I been doing today? I did some more scything. Hard work today. A lot of brambles. But sort of the underneath of the brambles were dead, so it was quite thicker stems. So I did have a couple of hours and piled it up, ready for a fire one day, and I thought I started to sweat, so it's quite warm, so I packed that in and wandered up to the camp. Made a little fire. I didn't get on with that little rope thing I showed you. The little I got a bit more organised today. I got my stuff a bit more organised. I even bought myself a nice pair of leather gloves, which I don't put on enough, and then I cut myself. Anyway, yeah, this thing here. Oh, honestly, it lit once, and then could I get it to light again? Could I, bugger? So what I did was I just did my jute string, my tinder, pulled the string apart, lit it with the ferro rod. Job done. Go that way, I think. I got a lot of patience back. I did find. I was just having a bit of wonder. Can you see in the background here? I've started building. I should be building a shelter really, but what I've done, I've started building a backstop for the fire. So I'm not sure. I know the lady's pretty good, the owner, landowner, but I don't feel right. I don't want to cut anything down. I mean, there's loads of hay. I think it's hazel coppice. Loads and loads and loads of that, but it's alive, isn't it? You know, I don't want to chop that down. So I'm trying to find stuff that's laid on the floor, really, or laid against the trees, because the stuff laid on the floor, obviously things are living in there. So it's a slow process, but most of the stuff on the floor is rotten. It's been there for years. But what one tree up the top, hundreds of the little King Alfred's cakes. Hundreds of them. Looks creepy. That's something. It's like, it's like some of that alien. But apparently, it's good for the old tinder to get an ember. So what I'm going to try to do, I don't know if you can see me very well, but I've got a little bit of bark there. I'm going to try to do. I got my string, got my kindling, tinder, load of twigs. I'm going to light twiggy. But have I cut these down enough? I don't know. But I tell you what, I'm learning all the time with this game. Really am. I've got a nice, bit of a tidier camp. I didn't leave anything down. I went home and had a sort out. And as that matey said, more's Kahansky, he said. The less you know, the more you carry. And I'm carrying less already. So I think what I've got to do with this, the King Alfred, is get my life and just if I can't just scrape a little bit off in the middle. But this one was on the floor, so I'm assuming, well, maybe it's a bit wet. It's supposed to be the black ones underneath are the ones you can use. This is black as your hat, isn't it? And in the middle you've got this stuff that I think possibly will take a flame. So stick that back in my little tinder pouch. So I've got this here. Oh, the window blow it away. A little bit of that, look. I want to see if it's going to strike. But then I've got to put it in the middle of my bundle. Or do I put the bundle in first into Twiggy? Yeah, but I've got a bit of cake. I got a bit of cake to eat. Some Mother's Day cake from Mother yesterday. Got a bit of cake to eat. Look at this. That's just it. You've got to get plenty of it. Now, do you think I ought to ram that in there? Make a little nest, and then maybe can I drop the if the old Alfred will light, just drop the ember in there. Should we give it a go? There we go. So that there like that. We'll turn that around that way. Push it up the edge. I reckon it's going to be a bit wet. I reckon it'll be too wet. $3,000 apparently, this stuff off this ferro rod. Nah, that's too wet. I can feel it, it's moist. It's because it was on the floor. Drat. Well, I'll stuff that in there anyway. I'll stuff that in there. Do it my usual way. Put these in first, shall we? I've got enough water for a cup of tea. I did try to do the what is it? Feathers? Get the feather things, is it? Right, gloves. Get the on a bit of wood just but everything is really. Yeah, I know this isn't very long, is it? But I'm just thinning it down a little bit. And I'll stick it in the fire. Stick it in there. Yeah, everything's so rotten, but we'll get there. I just did a scouting mission earlier on. There's so much wood lying on the floor. What was I looking for? I was looking for I'm not going to get feathers out of this because it's too short. I'm just going to try and thin it out. I was looking for a couple of bits of wood to go around the fire, but I don't need that because I've got the backstop and I only need the sides, I think. Maybe I'll get a bit for the front, but then also, what is my priority now? It's always, you know, shelter, isn't it? You know, I should be doing shelter, really. As I said earlier, I'm not sure if I can go chopping too much down. I shall, I'll ask. I'll go and ask. I'll say, you mind me nibbling away a few? You know, I mean, there's loads of dead uprights here. There's loads of dead upright trees. I mean, I can probably chop them down. We'll see. I'm thinking of making, like I said yesterday, a wooden shelter. That would be the best way. I was going to originally do it stone, but I don't know. I just can't be bothered. I think a nice solid wooden shelter. But up on the top, up on one of the trees there, I just saw a bit of old washing line type material. So there's obviously been humans here at some point and an old carpet up there, but I'm hoping that was just that ecologist fella. I can't come in, this stuff's been here for ages, so I don't think anybody lives here. And there's pigs across the way. Pigs over in the farm up there. Oh dear, oh dear. They sound like I'm feeding them. They sound like they're being slaughtered. Roxy was very interested in that yesterday. Right, there we go. We've done a few shavings. I'll give that a little strike in a minute. Get the kettle on. Yeah, the shelter. Don't know. I don't know yet. Don't know. You just got to wait. And all of a sudden the other day it said it just comes to you, doesn't it? I think it's just simple lean-to. You know, lock on the angle. Enough. I mean, I've got a nice seated area now. A little lean-to, which will be great. Enough room for. I've got plans. I would like just a lean-to, a little area at the end to put your stuff. I'm not sure which way the rain comes in, but then I could probably possibly make something cover so I can lower it over the front, just a bit of tarp or something, you know what I mean, as a sort of a door, a bit of protection. And then what I want to get, you know what I want to get eventually, because I've got to have the roof done on the house, so that's going to be a bit expensive. Eventually get one of those stoves, what are they called? Yeah, the ones with the chimney, the metal stove. Love one of them. But I'm not getting ahead of myself, aren't I? So, here we go. Let's see, I'm just a bit close actually. I don't want to catch myself on fire, do I? Let's see if this works. Well, it's took a strike. Don't have to go up quick when it goes. Don't have to go up quick. Super fast. Look at that. Right, well, there we go, people. I'm going to make a cup of tea. Bye bye. So that's a nice cup of tea made. No milk. No milk today, my love has gone away. Is that the song? I quite like it actually. I said it earlier on anyway. Gone over that. So I've got don't like this, too hot. Could be right for cooking and then eating maybe soup out of it, but as for a cup, not very good. It gets hot. And the smaller ones even worse. I really want to make one of those cookser things. I've been looking around here. I know you've got to make it out of a hardwood, but I don't think there's any birch here. I don't really know my trees. I mean, I could do it out of ash, couldn't I? Ash, even oak, but I'm just keeping an eye out for under the burls on the trunk. Look, I think this is cake. It's not. It's my rubbish. Banana skin. Where's the cake? Ah, give me cake. I was told the other day by one of my friendly subscribers, that was my mate's missus, just, you know, people don't want to listen to me waffling, they want to look at the scenery. Tough. Look at that. Lovely bit of cake. I know I've got a bit of a milk intolerance, I think, but I don't think there's any milk in cake, is there? No, there's not. That's what I'm telling myself. No way I'm giving up cake. I never thought I'd drink tea without milk, but here we are. Yeah, good day today. Good day. No shortage of wood for fires. No shortage of that. Now I know I did light a fire. A bit better. I think a night out is looming. I don't think I'll bring Roxy because she's too skitty with the animals. She'd be forever barking. But I'll take her in the van on Saturday nights. We stay out up the horses field anyway, so I think this place would just be for me overnight. It's quite refreshing actually. Yeah, what time is it now? It's 4 o'clock now. Yeah, good day. I might just do a few measure now. You know, I was going to do a few measurements and work out what I need for a shower, but it's a simple lean-to. Simple lean-to. Need to be able to find the right some wood that's strong as well. And the ground is so stony that it's not going to be easy to bash it in, but we'll get there. I got some. I haven't showed you my knot tying skills yet, have I? Got some paracord and some duct tape, but yeah, I think that thing there is going to be simple enough. The backstop. Well, the wind seems to be blowing right in my face now. I don't know if I'm facing safe. Not sure. Right, I'm going to tuck into my cake. Back to work tomorrow, so no videos for a couple of days. Goodbye for now.